Hi Mahjong friends, this is Dawn from Los Angeles, and I'm doing an exercise today where I'm taking 13 tiles and using those as my start. I don't have a Charleston, and I have 25 tiles that I'm going to go through that would be my picks had I been playing a real game. But the challenge here is getting a lot of jokers, and I know people are saying, oh my God, what a great thing when I get that many jokers at the beginning. But I find that challenging. I find that difficult to choose hands. And so I thought I would do an exercise and see what I can make out of it. So 5 jokers. So I love this because it's totally random. I don't have any pairs. I just have to wing it, really. So because I only have 13, my first job is to pick a tile. So I have another flower. So just looking at the quince hands, I don't think I would go for it unless I started to get more tiles that pairs or pungs or whatever. I wouldn't work in quince. I wouldn't work in 2026 because I don't have any 6s and I only have 1, 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. All I have is 1, 2, so I wouldn't do that. Any like numbers, I do have the 9s and I do have the flowers. So that top hand, that is definitely a possibility. There's 4 tiles here that would fit into that with the 6 flower hand. Consecutive, I don't have anything consecutive. Odds, I do have more odds, but I don't have anything that really makes a hand. I definitely wouldn't do, I don't think I would do winds and dragons, because I only have 1 east. 3, 6, 9, I do have the 9s, so that is what I need to give up. I'm going to give up an east. 4 crack, that doesn't fit with any, doesn't help me make a decision on an area or a hand. Get rid of that. 6 dot, well, 3, 6, 9 hands. So let's say I'll get rid of the evens, 2. So now I still have the 9s. I have a little start of a 3, 6, 9, and I still have odds. 1 dot. That doesn't do good for anything. A green. Well, now I have 2 dragons, and that doesn't really help me with anything, so I'm going to get rid of it. Green. 1 crack. That doesn't do me any good. 7 crack, now I have 7s and 9s, so let's get rid of, the 5 bam. A west, don't need that. A 1 crack, I did get 1 crack before, but not going to do me any good now. Whoops, I should put that here. See, now I do have a run. So the second winds and dragon hand, I could possibly do that. I have 5 tiles for that. So that's going to be an option. That means I have to let go of another option, so I'm going to get rid of the 7 crack. 6 crack doesn't really do me any good. Another 9 crack. Okay, so now I have 2 options. I can either do, the top any like numbers. I have 5 tiles for that. Or I can do the second one down on winds and dragons. I have 5 for that. So now I just have to make a decision about what I think would be easier. And I think I'm going to go with the any like numbers because I only have 1 dragon and that really bothers me. Here I have at least some tiles in each of the 3 sections of that top any like number hands. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the soap. 3 dot, I'm not going to change my hand up based on 1 tile now. 1 crack, that's the 3rd one I got, but I'm not going to use that. 5 bam, can't use that. Another 9 dot, yay. So now I'm going to take my jokers and separate the tiles that I need and the tiles that I don't need. And chances are I probably would have, other players would have thrown out either flowers, 9 cracks, or 9 dots, and I would have been able to call. But I still have up another 9 dot. A 9 bam. I would probably keep that just in case. 7 dot. Up another 9, a 9 crack. 6 dot. 8 bam, and a north. So there we go. That probably would have, I probably would have been able to Maj on this, on this hand and on those choices.